everybody, this is Dorothy Kelty, and today I'm going to play with Kathleen Mower's tag templates, and there'll be a link below to actually her playlist for the tag templates. I think she's got about 11 or 12 right now, but her templates are the ideas, and you can change them around different ways, but that this gives you a basic idea of how to put some things together very simply and get a great design. And it also has the advantage that it can be used for journaling cards or pockets. You know, the same principles can be used in all of them. So I love her tag templates. So let's give it a go. Now I've prepared these. I happen to have this black cardstock, and so I went ahead and found some things. And there was one that I finished, but I can't find it. So it's around here someplace. So the tag template number 1 is called 2+1. You've got 2 rectangles, and then you've got one thing that's a circle or a something with some curves. So it doesn't absolutely have to be a circle. For example, you could take like a butterfly or a bird or something like that and use it. As long as it's got curves. Here's a heart with some flowers. It's kind of big, but that has curves. So, you know, that would work. So here, this peacock, again, is kind of large, but it has the curves and stuff that you'd want to make it work. If it went off the page, for example, that would work. So, but I'm doing the basic idea of it, which is just using a circle. So what I've got is I've got a dictionary page. And we're going to start by inking. Now, I don't often use black. These just happen to be left over from some things that I cut out to make a cover for my Christmas in July project book. So I had them sitting here, and I thought, oh, those are good size for tags. So I cut them. So I'm going to put this here, and then this is going to overlap. Now, the circle could go here. This could actually go inside here, and the circle could go here. As long as you have the rectangles together and the circular element. You also could do it like this. So you have this rectangle, this rectangle, and then the circle right here. It could go on top. But the thing that's on top tends to become the focal element just because of the fact that it is on top. So having them, having these little tulips put behind makes this camellia the focal element. Okay, so let's start by laying this down. This is pretty gentle paper, so I'm, pretty flimsy paper, so I'm trying to be gentle with it here. Okay, and I'm going to put some on here too. When I'm using a glue stick, I like to use a lot of glue. Okay, and of course I was a little sloppy there. So we're going to put this down here. Okay, and then this is going to go here, so this will go here. So I'm just going to put this just to kind of put it in the spot. So I put some glue on the back of the top part of this. So I'm going to put it here, is where it's going to go. And then this is going to tuck behind it. I don't want this coming off. So let's use some Fabri-Tac glue. We'll tuck this underneath there. I think I'm going to turn it a little bit. I think that looks kind of fun. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and put some Fabri-Tac on this. Oh, it's stuck pretty good, so I guess I won't worry about it. Having a little bit of trouble getting the glue stopper thing in there, okay? So there we go. That's basically it. We're going to punch a hole at the top, and or you can put, you can put any kind of tag thing you want it on there. I just dug into my fabric scrap pile. Okay, we're gonna, let's put the glue top back on. Okay, I'm gonna try and fringe this a little. I don't know, what do you think? Too much of a contrast? Yeah, let's do something a little different. Something that doesn't have quite so much of a contrast. Okay, so I have this green fabric right here. Here's a little bitty piece of it. Matches this pretty close, so I'm just gonna put that through here. I don't know how I managed to lose something right after I've used it. Okay, so we're going to cut this at a slant, cut this one at a slant. Okay, and then we can just add a little bit of glue to the top of this. We could tie it. What I'm going to do is take this string, this thread that came off of it, wrap it around a couple times like this. Okay, and tie that in place. Now you'll hardly even notice it. Just a few more threads hanging around. There we go. So there's the first tag. So this is tag template number 1. Okay. Here's the second one. This is template number 10, and it's called the Power of 3. And it's actually a 3 and 3. So you've got 1, 2, and then these elements are 3. And you're putting 3 things together. So these could go across here like this. You have 3 different items, but because they're grouped together and because they're, similar items, the eye puts them together. Now, in this case, what I'm going to do, and I picked red and blue because it goes with this vintage envelope. That envelope goes back to World War II. And then I have a letter I received. So this is kind of a postage themed picture. Now this envelope I think is distressed enough, but this, even though the paper that this was printed on is a little bit discolored and stuff, you can't really see it. So let's just add this. So we'll go here and here, and I'm going to move this.
President has the former President Open, who used to have his job over for.
Whoops. TV came on. We don't want that. So we're going to have this like this, and then we'll glue these in a grouping like this with the 3 on top of each other. Okay, let's go ahead. This is pretty, again, thin paper, so I am going to use the glue stick, the Scotch Create glue stick. No, this is actually, the envelope is actually coming apart a little bit, but the glue will help hold it together. Now, I want the airmail on the side. I want that to show. Okay, okay, we have a little piece sticking up here. Glue it down. Okay, so there's your power of 3. And then we have the letter. This letter was actually to myself and my daughter from my aunt, who has since passed away. So using it, and actually this is a copy of it. I couldn't bring myself to tear it up. But using it makes this kind of precious to me. So she died quite a few years ago. So, and then again, blue, red, blue. So we're going to start with this one, and then this one. I'm just checking the positioning, and then this one. So these are all kind of vintage stamps. Okay, we'll use this again. These are. So there's the blue. Now we'll put the red one from Argentina. When I'm pulling out these stamps and looking at them, I often wonder, what does it cost to send a letter from Argentina now? Whoops, I almost put it upside down. We don't want that. And there we go. Again, these 2 blues are not quite the same, but they are very close. And there we have it. And I don't have any out here, but I would like to use either red or blue, probably blue tag for that. So there's number 2, and that's the power of 3, number 10. And it's 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this is also 3. 3 is a number, as Kathleen explains in her videos, it's very pleasing to the eye for people. And so having that, having this multiplies the attractiveness by 2. Okay, so there we go. And then last but not least, this is template number 4, and this is 3 layers. Now, what I have here is the background, and I've just done a little bit of, used a stencil to get a little bit of color on the back for this. And now this is going to go, this will go across here, so this is 1, okay? This is going to go here, which is 2, and then we have, again, a circular or a round item, and it's going to go 3. Now, if I put this on top, which I think I'm going to do, that becomes the focal point. But I like it, so I'm going to do it, okay? This, once again, is thin paper, so I'm going to... Put this here. So I have this background paper that's just a list of different kinds of things, and I've just put a washi stamp across it. I'm going to fold these under because I'll show you what I'm going to do in a minute on the back of this, but I'm going to glue something on top of it. So, and then this is going to go here, and I'm overlapping it a little bit. See, overlapping the top and overlapping the bottom. Let's use the fabric tack for this. It's a little bit thicker. You leaving, hon?
Yeah, I'm taking off.
All right, love. I'll see you in a little while. Love you too. See, he was so nice. He wasn't going to talk to me while I'm videotaping, and then I interrupted myself. Okay, and here's this bird. Now, again, you've got curves in the shape of the bird, hummingbird. It's headed right down to those flowers. So I like the look of that. This one, we will once again put a hole in it here. And this time I'm going to remember to put a couple reinforcements on it. So I kind of like these, I think they're brass colored ones. With this, we'll put that there. And we'll put one on the back. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to use this green again, because I like that. Let me see. Nope, not big enough. Let's cut a piece. I guess we'll cut it. It doesn't want to tear that thin. Or maybe I'm just sloppy or... Certainly a sloppy cutter. Okay. So if we take this, poke it through here. I just had another idea. I think it'd look really cute with a bow tied across the top of this. So let's hold this. Let's make these closer to the same size. I'm still going to put this through here because that helps. Okay. So let me go ahead and see if I can tie a bow on this. It might have been better done with sari silk or something, but for right now, we'll just leave it there. Let me cut this off a little bit. Those are paper scissors, not fabric scissors, so they're not too happy cutting. But there you go. So that is tag template number 4 with 3 layers. Here's tag template number 10 with the power of 3. And here's tag template number 1 with the 2 rectangles and a circle. Okay, put this back on, and then this is template number 6, long lines. And this is strips of paper glued onto the tag base. And so everything is going up and down. That's why it makes it long lines. And then this dried flower arrangement here, which I glued on with lots of Fabri-Tac glue, is also going up and down. So it enhances the long lines. And even the fact that this color and this are a similar color brings the eye up to make a long line. So that's great. And then that's what I said you could use this for. It's already striped paper. Just cut it into a tag. Maybe add a couple pieces of washi tape to it to break it up or to add extra influence. So here we go. So we're going to add this washi tape right here. Add some glue on it. I have no idea. Well, actually, I have no idea how old this washi tape is. So, and also these birds going up and down, that's also a kind of a virtual line to help carry your eyes that way. Let's put one more over. I'm going to use the same strip. This blue is on this washi tape is so close to that. I think that that'll be a nice addition. Okay, and these tags or pockets, whatever you want them to be, they are fine just the way they are. You would not have to add a focal point on these, but if you wanted to add a focal point, it's a good idea to do one like this one, where it's visually up and down, so you so it enhances the effect. Now I could poke or cut a thumb, pick out a thumb place here with my circle cutter, and then it could be a side pocket. This could go this way and be a pocket across my page. So I'm not going to cut it into a tag because it would work either way. This one is white on the back, so it'd be great for a journaling card too. So we'll just ink around the edges a little bit. And then, last but not least, what I like to do, especially on these black ones that have, you know, it's hard to write on these. You could use a white gel pen. But to make it easier, oftentimes you get books that have lines on them, or could be a journal, an old journal you pick up someplace. And so let me see where the lines start. What I'm doing here is I'm just folding this down a little bit so I know where the lines start. So now I can take this and glue it. Let me pull this out. Actually, what I'm going to do is go straight across here, I think. And remember, I said I wrapped it around because I was going to do something else with it. I love picking up, you know, garden journals or, you know, day books or journal pages and stuff from thrift stores that people have gotten rid of. You know, they're mostly blank, but they have Okay, so we're gonna nestle this up to there. And now we'll cut it down. Then I can fold this back to where I've got it glued. Try and keep a straight line and just cut it off. If I had done this before I put the whole reinforcement in, then I probably would have gone all the way up. Okay? And here, when I have a roughed edge like this, of course, you can go back with the scissors and trim it. But you also just take a sanding, either a piece of sandpaper or a sanding block like this one. And I think I got this one at a Dollar Tree, so we're talking rather inexpensive. And you can, looks like I need to change sandpaper on this. Okay. I'm going to round this corner a little bit. I thought I had a corner rounder someplace, but another thing I haven't found in months. So I'm probably going to have to break down and buy one. But so there, now you've got a journaling spot on the back of this tag, which I put on crooked, even with my helps there. What do you know? Okay, we've got journaling space, we've got the tag, we still have this with a bow tied in it, or okay. Every time I tie it, the bow gets smaller and the sashes get shorter. So here we go. We have 4 tags from Kathleen Mower's Tag Trade. Can you see those? Let's see. Okay. Thanks, everybody.